Hey, morning, Robin.
Morning.
What's for breakfast?
I haven't really caught anything, so it's just boiling water, basically.
Oh, alright, it's alright. I got some canned food we could probably share later.
Alright, that's good. Mainly
Hey, Rory.
Listen up,
sterilizing
no,
this.
no, stop this. I gotta bring up something.
Okay.
There's too much we don't know. We don't know anything about the people up north. We've only met the people down here, and we haven't met enough of them. Even more to the point, we haven't found Mom and Dad. Kathleen.
Yeah.
I just can't stay here. I gotta do something. I gotta go find them. I gotta go look. I have to try.
I mean, yeah, that's what we've been doing together. You know?
But we need to split up. We're gonna cover more ground. The land's huge. We haven't, but we've barely gone to the north. I mean, we really need to split up to cover more ground.
I don't know. I mean, I don't like splitting up. It'll leave us vulnerable, you know? Are you sure you can handle yourselves? I mean...
I think I got enough bullets. I can't stop thinking. What if our sister got caught like I did?
I just found you guys, though. Like, I don't want to lose you, you know?
We could stay in contact over radio for as long as we can. I mean, I don't know. We have to figure out something. We can't just having the houses back up in good shape that's all good, but we gotta fill it with family to make it a home.
Yeah, I suppose. We need more stuff than water here as well. Maybe that's symbolic.
Kind of smoking there.
Yeah, it's mainly water vapor.
Okay.
Smells good, right? All right.
We need to hunt. We need to get supplies. We got to get more nails and more guns, more ammo. We need everything. We need more.
So what you're suggesting is that we split up, basically.
Yeah. To cover more ground that way. I'm going to search further in the south and then go towards the west and angle north from the western side of the island.
All right. Dex, what's your take on this?
Well, I might head over to Camp Bear, right up there.
Oh, yeah.
Try to get some supplies, some bullets.
My old
anything.
military school, that's true. Be careful there. I mean, that place is a mess.
I'll try.
All right.
There's a lot of walkers up there. We ran into them when we went.
Really?
Yeah, I might...
Alright.
I might go north then straight from Warren Cove and just see what's up there. I've actually been a little bit curious about the Salty Cougar Tavern and Duskar and those places. Okay, but the first sign of trouble, I want you guys to head back here, alright?
Copy
Alright.
that.
Alright, good. Let's just make this... let's just bring out the details and we'll see what we do. Those are the two main things. Because we want to secure... While I was not exactly keen on the idea of splitting up, Rory was right. I worried in particular about sending the 16-year-old Dex back out there again, but we really didn't have that much of a choice. In order to extend our search for the rest of the family, we needed to cover more ground, and the only way to do that effectively was to split up. Now that the homestead was secured, we We could do just that without needing any one of us to stay home and guard the place. Rory's words had actually rekindled my anxiety about the possible fate of the rest of the family. What if Kathleen had been caught by cannibals? Roy or Rowan robbed and tortured, Ma and Pa killed, or turned into infected. Nightmarish images kept assaulting my mind, but I forced them out, steeling myself by acknowledging that we were, in fact, preparing to do something about it at this exact moment. But what if we'd wasted too much time already? What if we were too late? Suddenly, I couldn't wait to get back out there. Alright, boys, this is it, I guess. Voila. You're heading in the northern direction?
Yep.
Across the mountains? Well, you
Right
little
over to
rascal, stay safe, alright? Remember to duck and hide
You
if
guys
you
too.
encounter any trouble. Yeah, we will.
I think if anything, the kids are probably gonna outlive us both. As much as I don't want to admit it.
Yeah, that is if you stop, like, punching him every time you meet him.
Yeah.
Listen. Don't trust anyone, okay? Don't trust anyone.
Understood.
Suspect everything and assume nothing.
If anyone
Gotcha.
talks about their being hungry or some shit, fucking run for the
Oh.
hills.
Alright.
Don't expose your eyes.
Understood.
Yeah. Alright, keep in touch.
Well-
Do you have a radio, by the way?
I
Oh, you know
do,
what?
actually.
Fuck.
Let's stay on 96.6, alright?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, me too.
Roger that.
Good.
I sure will miss you guys.
Yeah, I'll miss you too, you little bastard. Keep a watchful eye out for Mom and Dad and any other relatives you can find.
Watch out for this fucking Pathfinder, guys. I don't trust him.
Alright. Take care, you young one.
See you guys.
And then there were two.
And then there were two. Very true. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting, I have to say.
I don't know. I have that it'll all come together in the end. That or it'll end in terrible tragedy. But, potato potato.
Yeah, you're definitely being a pessimist right now. Hey, stay away. Oh, you have a Mossberg too?
Yep, I found one.
Jesus. So you have a Roxanne now, and I have a Roxanne. Oh my god.
That's
Are
what
we
that is.
both sharing Roxanne? Oh god. Jesus.
Hey man, she took my virginity too, so...
Dude, just
I
shut
guess,
up.
you know.
Shut up. I don't want to hear that. I still don't believe you.
Woman could suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
Okay.
She taught me so
You
many
you
things.
best shut up with that, okay? Yeah. Roxanne was pure, okay?
Pure filthy.
Boy, one more word out of your mouth and I'm gonna slap you to next Tuesday.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
After I get some water.
Huh. Would you look at that? All the notes that we found here before from the different settlements, they're gone now. Somebody took them.
Yeah.
Bastards. not gonna share information with you.
People just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah, right.
Well, hello, man. How you doing? How are you?
Okay, how are you?
Hello?
Oh, I'm not so bad. Oh, don't worry about him. He'll catch up to us in a couple days.
What's your name, ma'am?
May? How about you guys?
May. That's a beautiful name. I'm,
Behind you.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I got this guy. Don't hurt your knife.
You see what a pretty face does to me? Like, I get distracted, you know?
Oh, you smoothie, you.
Well, I mean, it's true. You saw it. Okay.
I didn't see it. It's behind a mask.
Well, I mean, I have a, you know, seventh sense about these things.
Oh, Jesus.
Just
fucking
be
Christ,
quiet.
again.
Okay, anyway.
It's like that Hulk chick all over again.
No, she's a good, decent woman. Shut up. Anyway, hello. My name is Robin. I'm Robin Burley. Nice to meet you. This is my unruly brother, Rory.
Unruly? That's your fucking role.
Well, you are unruly
The
right
reasonable
now.
one.
Some might not believe it, but the Burley brothers have a bad track record with women. Mainly because we tend to act like idiots when we come across one. Are you new to these parts?
Well, I just came from Camp Bear, and I ran into someone named Dexter
Ah, that's our
along
cousin.
the road.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I heard you guys talk about a Dexter, so I think that was him.
yeah. Okay, he hasn't run into
Yeah, he
trouble
was headed
yet.
into Camp Bear.
Okay. All right. Well, we sort of live nearby. We're doing an excursion right now, but I don't know if you've met any people that are based in Oceanville yet.
No, I haven't
people.
met anyone
Good people
except
all
you
around.
two.
Yeah,
And Dexter.
there's a colony there, or a group of people at least, that's called New Haven. They're pretty friendly.
And New Moon.
Yeah, there's another group of people in the same town, the little town called New Moon. We haven't actually met them, so we don't actually know anything about them. Yeah, I know. The Church of the Prophets are based in the church that's on the north side of the island. And there's a reclusive doctor there called Dr. Chloe Bell. Good luck getting anything out of her. She's very,
Shy.
yeah.
You know, actually, I think it was yesterday, I ran into a doctor, but it wasn't Chloe. Her name was Millie, I think.
Oh, that's the leader of New Haven.
Oh, yeah, she was telling me about New Haven, but I had a headache when she was telling me, and I couldn't continue the conversation.
I got you.
So-
They're good people.
Yeah.
There's a smooth-talking British guy there. Don't let him fool you.
Oh yeah, he
His
tries to
his
pick
name's
up
not Carter.
women. That's his MO.
Well, fuck, with that voice, he could pick me up, but no, he doesn't try.
You'd like that voice, really?
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's intimidating. It's raspy. It sounds like he could protect me if I'm vulnerable.
It sounds like he has throat cancer. I mean, honestly, come on, man. All right, so May, what's your plan right now?
Plan is, I was trying to find ammo for my gun. I did not find any at Camp Bear, so I was going to go towards there to where the fuck is it?
Camp Eagle?
Camp Eagle. Yeah, Camp Eagle.
All right. Well, you can join us
And
for the
try to
ride.
find
We're
something.
we're actually headed that way and beyond. So we can take the bridge and you'll just tell us when you want to split off. Because we're gonna follow the road.
Where are you guys going?
We're headed towards, I mean, we're headed towards
We're headed towards the main,
Cushville.
well, yeah,
but
the main island, and then we're gonna kind of split off.
yeah,
We got our own thing going.
but
Okay.
we're not gonna enter Cushville because there's some shady types there. I mean, they
Oh yeah.
yeah, they're sort of the power brokers here down south. They style themselves as the major power here, and then like most of the other factions are based up north. Um,
Be aware, if they catch you in their territory, they're gonna ask for a gift.
yeah, they
Don't
pretty much
talk
run an
until
you
extortion
trade.
business. So, May, what's your story? How did you come to end up here?
Well, how about you guys tell me your story first?
Okay.
First.
Rory, you want to begin?
Once upon a time, there's a man that loved a woman. So
Mhm.
they did things. They took off their pants and they got into covers.
Hey,
And
hey,
9 months later, this sack of shit was born.
oh,
Wait, what happened under the covers? I don't understand.
Magical things. I don't know. It's something that has eluded me. Well, it eluded me for 15 years until my first girlfriend was his ex-girlfriend, and she took my virginity, and he's salty about it. Ain't
Is
that
this
right?
true? Can
he
you
was
confirm?
pure. He's bullshitting.
I named my gun after her, and he didn't like that, so he took my gun.
And then he got a similar one. So now we're sharing Roxanne.
Um,
Oh
just
god.
like the old days.
Shut up! Fucking Jesus.
So, how about you? You running with anybody? You got people with you? Anything like that? Meeting up with anyone?
No, no. Trying to figure out where I could set up a base or something, but for now I'm not sure yet.
Alright.
Well, here's what we've pretty much gathered about the locals.
Yeah, where should
island?
where should I avoid?
This island's alright. The island over there is alright. The mainland is rough in the south, or the main island is rough in the south. But the further north you go, the working impression is that the more chill the people are. You're
The
far less
further
likely
north.
to encounter problems in the north. But I don't know. I haven't been up there. That's just a rumor.
Oh, so are you saying
Basically-
Stonington is bad or no?
I actually didn't have
I'd
that
just say be
impression, or
careful.
get that impression. I went through Stonington when I got here, and I didn't find anybody there.
I went through Stonington and I ran into the Pathfinder, so it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Well, May, it's been a pleasure. You're headed that way.
Yeah. Or up in that hill.
All right. Well, try not to stab the air too much when you do that. Um, it's been nice meeting you, and hope to see you again sometime.
Yeah, for sure. So you guys are around Oceanville.
Well, pretty much when we get back there. Right now, we're like doing this whole grand adventure, so we might be away for a while, but well, that's our home base basically. So we'll always like circle back to it.
Yeah. Okay. I might try to find the Millie.
All right. Well, wish you the best of luck. Take care and mind the walkers.
Okay. Me too.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
What a nice lady.
She was a nice lady, definitely. All right, you take left, I'll take right. Stalker gas mask. All right. Found anything good?
Nope.
Nope, nope.
Found a Walter Gewehr rifle. Always wanted one. Don't got any ammo for it.
What does it take?
7.62. 7.62 39.
Oh, okay. So Rory, when you're out there, stay safe. Don't take any chances.
Oh, I'm not some lion.
No, you're not a lion.
I can. Yeah, I'm pretty resourceful, but you know, I'm not going to be charging in the hails of gunfire.
No, I know you're resourceful. You're not stupid. Why are you hanging your head? You're not stupid. I said you're not stupid.
I'm just thinking, man. I'm just thinking. What if I find mom and dad and they're changed?
If you find them like that, you know what you have to do. Neither of us wanted to think about this, but we both did anyway. With everything we'd seen, we pretty much knew that having our loved ones eating a bullet would be preferable to the alternative. But there were still so many questions surrounding this outbreak. Were infected people truly gone? If we met Ma or Pa in such a state, would killing them be a mercy or murder?
Yeah, those gunshots are. Yeah, you're right. Those actually aren't far away either.
Yeah, it feels like they're coming from the outcasts almost. Or at least in their neighborhood. I'm just gonna take a quick peek. Yeah, I'm not seeing any activity in that way, in that direction. You know what I realized? We should probably have left, one of us should have left a Dutch oven at home.
He could probably find one if he needs one.
Yeah, but I'm also thinking we are actually very discernible with the Dutch ovens on us.
Oh.
I like my Dutch oven, but if I come across a pot, a normal cooking pot, I'm actually gonna switch it out.
Yeah, it's significantly safe.
Yeah.
This looks like we're deer hunters in hunting season. We're visible from a fucking mile away.
Yeah. Alright. Let's check the map. Alright, we are not far away from Milo. Okay. We arrived in Milo thinking we would do one last loot up together before splitting off in different directions. We didn't know what to expect from this small rural village that seemingly lay dormant other than walkers. And true enough, there were increased numbers of infected roaming about, but that was nothing new. As we explored the place, we found many abandoned houses with signs of recent habitation. And then, by sheer chance, Rory stumbled across something that would explain a lot. What?
Come. Take a look at it.
We see you. Hello, friend. The Pathfinders send their greetings. Please don't forget to pay your taxes. If you need more information, come to Cushville to learn more. If you don't, we will come find you. Have a happy day. Son of a bitch! So we were right about these guys.
Yep. I think there's a law of land.
You know what? Now we pretty much have it in black and white. I'm gonna take this note.
Can you take that? Yeah, take that.
This pretty much proved that the Pathfinders weren't just asking for donations. They came after people at their homes. And if you didn't play ball, they straight up forcefully evicted you, or maybe even worse. I tried to force down the disgust I was feeling, but I couldn't avoid the foul mood this put me in. Though the village of Milo was very close to Cushville, and it pretty much made it inevitable that they would come here looking for their vaunted tribute, it was still appalling to me how they had the gall to lay claim to the possessions of others. These settlers most likely had been minding their own business without even knowing that they had settled in the devil's backyard. Well then, guess we got our evidence.
Oh, Pajima, I do miss the soap. Oh, come on, man. Fuck.
Yeah, I know. Alright, well, let's get to the intersection. Rory, are you sure you're gonna be okay? I know this was your idea and all, but, like, I just worry, you know?
Yeah, no, I'll be fine, man.
If anything happens...
What are you gonna do if you don't, you're gonna go crazy with no one to protect?
I'll be fine, don't worry. I'll find people, probably somewhere. Maybe they need a hand, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Mainly, what we need to do is ask around for our family members. We need to know what happened.
Yeah. Well, make sure you find out as much as you can about the other groups, the other survivors also.
Ditto. Oh yeah, there's a big TV tower over there in the distance.
So how about that? You know, I think I might go check that out.
Alright. Just be careful. That's a perfect sniper spot.
Yeah, certainly.
Alright, Rory. Well, stay motherfucking safe, alright? Give me a hug, man. Here you go.
I'm not good at goodbyes. So, yeah.
I know. Take care of yourself. And remember, 96.6.
96.6. Heard that. You, take care of yourself. Watch your eyes, you know, make sure you don't lose any of them. Fuck.
Yeah, I'd better not meet up with you again and you have no eyes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I would like to avoid that too. But,
Yeah.
Take care of yourself. Keep your gun in your hands. Make sure you always got it chambered.
I will. Be careful, man. Stay safe. Watching Rory go pained me in more ways than one. It was tough knowing that I wouldn't be able to be there for him if he got into trouble. I had to remind myself that his reasoning remained on point. This was the only way we would cover ground more quickly and efficiently. I just hoped that he remembered everything Jimmy Jack had taught him about survival. I drew in one long breath and then headed back east towards the main highway, where I would follow it north to whatever awaited me there. Little chick, this is Mama Goose, you copy?
This is little chick. How you doing, Mama Goose?
How you doing back there? You doing good?
I'm alright. I'm standing in Georgetown. I was wondering if we had any intel on it.
Georgetown, not that I know of.
That looks pretty dead for the moment.
Yeah, it's supposed to be it's not a settlement as that I can see on the map. I'm just about to head up through Warren Cove. And we'll see if the outcasts are home.
I lost a lot of blood. I can't really tell. It looks like it's starting to get a little dark.
Oh, have you lost blood? What has happened?
Well, I went to the military area and the zombies there were much more aggressive.
Oh, I gotcha, okay. Yeah, I think it's gonna be time for us to turn in, I think. Nighttime is gonna be hell to run along the roads. Unless we want to sneak in the dark. Let me see if I can borrow a house in Warren Cove. If we start talking and you notice, like for instance, if I start talking and you notice that I'm not talking to you, you should probably just stay quiet so that they don't know that I have an open line, and vice versa if I hear you start talking. You know what I mean?
Hey, is anyone home? Hello? Okay, guess not.
Yeah, you just proved my point there, mate.
Yeah. Fuck, I aggroed a horde.
Oh shit. Rory.
Oh,
Make-
okay, I'm taking shelter in a police station.
Yeah, don't make your older brother nervous.
Ah, no, I'll be alright. Hopefully.
Have you had any contact with Dax?
No, not since the other day.
Alright. It actually...
Edison's doing alright.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna lay low here for a while. Just until morning. By the way, you know that note we found? That actually kind of pissed me off a little bit because even though people have been trash talking them, I was prepared to give them the benefit of the doubt. But then I find that, and that's sort of like the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
Just...
Fucking horde keeps getting bigger, man.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm on top of a camo net tower, and there's about 25 zombies down there.
Okay. You should probably try to relocate when it's safer to something more solid.
I'm gonna hop down, try to lose them. I can kind of see the road a little bit. I'm gonna follow it and try to get some shelter that's away from all these little shits.
Yeah, I gotcha. Just be careful. I'm gonna sign off here in a minute, but we'll talk tomorrow again. All right?
All right, man.
Okay.
Be safe out there.
Yeah, you too, man. Take care.
Copy that.
The next morning, I woke up to silence. I had grown so accustomed to Rory and Dex that it felt unusual to be by myself again. Mama Goose to little chick. Come in, little chick. Mama Goose to little chick. Come in, little chick. I tried to reach Rory on the radio. However, I got no response. This didn't have to mean anything, though, as he could just be conserving the batteries of the handheld radio. As my own battery was down on half, I resolved to try again at a later time. I was alone again, and had to pause in order to focus on all the options available to me. I decided to take stock of the situation and opened my map. This was apparently the lay of the land. Currently, I was in the small abandoned town of Warren Cove. Nothing much to see here, even less to do. Our home was on the small island to the east of the Southlands. East Island, Oceanville Island. It was known by many names. In fact, the Burleigh family had taken to call it Starter Island because it's basically where we started out as kids, and the location reminded us of a tutorial area from those old video games of yore. Along with us, the countryside on this island was populated by other single settlers like the Doc and Eve with her Church of Prophets. Oceanville was the main town of Starter Island. It was a town I had thought devoid of human life, but as I had learned, was now apparently settled by a fair amount of people, both New Haven and New Moon. One a fairly friendly group of survivors, and the other we had never met but heard through word of mouth as being decent folk. As for the original inhabitants of the town, the people that were once known to my family, we suspected that they had fled Oceanville once the outbreak had started, and had formed a refugee camp down by Ben's Crossing, the only road bridge off the island. Of the original settlers, there was no sign, but their boarded-up buildings served as a reminder of where the state of the world had taken them. I silently had begun suspecting that Ma and Pa and the rest of our family may have been with those original refugees. I mean, it did track. If all of Starter Island had gathered together, that's where they would have ended up too. And whatever had happened to those people, be it successful evacuation or something else, it would almost certainly have happened to our family as well. Again, the frustration of not knowing was palpable. On the main island, things were a little patchy. In the Midland Waste region of the Southlands, the Pathfinders seemed to be unchallenged as the major power, throwing their weight around and maintaining their personalized, conditional brand of justice across the local region. In the town of Sunset Cross, the group known as the Outcasts were apparently busy building a peaceful settlement. The Outcasts seemed more like stand-up people than the Pathfinders, at least. They hadn't requested anything off of us, and just didn't give off that unsettling vibe. In the extreme south, nothing was for sure. The Pathfinders themselves had told us that most of the people down there were either preying on each other or consisted of a handful of merchants trying to get some kind of business ventures off the ground. But we also didn't know how much we could trust the words of the Pathfinders. Winter at New Haven had told us about groups like Ravenhold and Bastion, but we'd had no contact or confirmed sighting of them, and so were completely in the dark as to whether or not they were even still around. In the north, the situation was slightly different. Again, going by what we heard from others, among them the Pathfinders, most people had settled in the Northlands, making it the most populated region. Up there, established groups vied for influence among the local populace. If what we heard was correct, there were at least two peaceful settlements, Sanctuary and Duskar. Two neutral grounds, one being the marketplace and the other the Salty Cougar Tavern. One trader that we knew of in Sandy Bay, and several established factions, the largest of which were the Riders of Portland, apparently some kind of a biker gang that had grown exponentially in power, and the most enigmatic of them being the Red Militia, some sort of a communist survivalist community. I figured we needed more information about the people up north, and so I decided to head in that direction. Well. Finally, a cassette player. I actually had a few tapes on me. What if...
Dr. Gregory Rogers, verbal log. While Scrappy has been thought not to infect humans, the large-scale epidemic of mad cow disease in the UK has posed a significant threat to public health and focused much attention on human prion disease. Since 1996, a new human prion disease, variant Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, has been recognized in the UK, and experimental studies involving both molecular and biological strain typing methods have confirmed that this is caused by the same prion strain that is causing mad cow disease in cattle.
It was some kind of medical documentation detailing the early onset of TSE in the mid-20th century and how it related to Creutzfeldt-Jacobs disease. When the speaker began talking about cannibalism, however, it occurred to me that the presence of this tape on Deer Isle might not be a coincidence after all. It could, in fact, have a deeper meaning. Was this all related to the infection that would later topple mankind's civilization? If a connection was made back when the outbreak had started, maybe there had been attempts at curtailing or even reversing the pandemic. There might even have been a cure. Perhaps the minds of the old world had been onto something, though seemingly it had come to them too late.
To date, though varying widely, had suggested that the total epidemic may be relatively small. However, there are many uncertainties, notably with respect to major genetic effects on incubation period. Moreover, these models have not estimated the number of infected individuals, which may prove to be the most important aspect of the variant epidemic. We do not know the human infectious or lethal dose of mad cow disease prions by the oral or any other route. The cumulative effect of multiple dosing, or whether, in addition to pre-clinically affected individuals, there are subclinical carrier states of prion infection in humans, as recognized in several animal models, shown by Hill and Collins in 2003.
Whatever the case, it was woefully clear that stopping the infection was no longer possible. I had witnessed the disease spread back on the mainland, and it had most likely infected most of the country by now. Hell, it was almost certainly global. As the number of infected had skyrocketed, the number of governments collapsing had too. There was no more hope of reversing this apocalypse. It was now simply a question of surviving in it. Oh, hell yeah, kick ass! But it would draw every walker within a half-mile radius. Little chick, this is Mama Goose. Come in. Little chick, you out there? Little chick, this is Mama Goose. Come in. No response. Either he was still conserving his batteries, or he could also simply be out of range. These little Motorola's didn't exactly guarantee long-distance coverage. I soon arrived at the Outcast compound in Sunset Cross. Hello? Anybody home? My calls were met with complete silence. Nobody seemed to be around. Hello? Pity. I had wanted to discuss a few things with them. Oh well, I decided to head northwest to the marketplace. I was curious to see what that place was all about. However, out on the road, I suddenly got the urge to take a load off for a moment. As it was a beautiful day, I decided to sit down in the grass, I cracked open a soda can, and just listen to the world. Then, I got out the guitar I'd found. It felt good to just relax every once in a while. But eventually, I had to get moving again. The sun was getting lower, and I still had some ground to cover. I was heading toward the town of Westbrook, as I figured I would check to see if there was anything of interest to be found over there before I circled back towards the marketplace. But it didn't take me long to realize that Westbrook offered no luck. Same as always, dead town, dead houses, dead people. I decided to quit the town early in order to save time. It didn't take long before I spotted the marketplace in the distance. Bastards. Hello? Anybody here? Hello? Hello, anybody here? Another dead end. Though I did think I heard a noise from the inside. But everything remained locked and nobody answered. Either something inside had fallen to the floor, or someone inside was too scared to answer the door. Oh, hey, that rhymed. Cool. As the sun was close to setting, I took temporary shelter at a construction site. I wanted to try and reach my brother one last time before turning in for the night.
How sheltered are you? I'm unfamiliar with the term.
Don't you know that everyone on the
Jesus.
island is a CIA operative, and they've spent 20 years in training?
What the fuck? It appeared I'd stumbled onto an active frequency.
Man, like, we came from the fucking streets of fucking, what the hell?
Zeke made a joke over the radio, and everyone's all torn up.
Zeke?
Did you hear
Wait. Oh, Rascal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him and I what the fuck was that other guy's name? Zeke or something like that. I remember, yeah.
Yeah,
You kept
Dr.
that
Zeke.
Rascal.
Yeah.
You remember meeting me out in Stonington? Gave me all that food? Yeah, you were with, I think it was Zeke or something?
Yeah, my brother.
Pathfinders!
And they've got 20 plus years of experience, former military training.
Yeah,
so a lot of
right,
time for
dude.
jail.
Yeah, we came from. Tell them we came from the fucking streets, the ghetto, man. We
Oh, my
deal with
armor
fucking
back, yeah.
scummy bastards. All right, I'm gonna start heading back then, I guess.
The mortar and the concrete. We're trying to make a well.
Yeah, it's getting dark too. It's getting dark. We should.
We have.
Now
I
we
have
don't have to go
mortar as well.
outside.
I've never like heard people so dense before. Holy shit. And like people that came to me, man, like that were like shot up, fucking doped out on morphine, they sound more intelligent than these fucks.
So, man, the apocalypse doesn't do a lot of people's intelligence.
You gotta think, correct? Before the apocalypse, all the really smart people got locked away. Hid somewhere safe. And now we have all the reject.
Ain't that a fucking fact?
Caspian took a headache. I'm gonna wait here.
Yeah, okay.
Those sons of bitches. It wasn't enough for them to forcefully take what others owned, possibly murdering others for their gear if met with resistance, and still maintain a fraudulent front of charity. They were also straight up mocking the people of the South, adding complete and total insult to injury. I knew right then and there that these people had to be stopped once and for all. But right now, we could do nothing. As of yet, there was only me and my family. Some resentment regarding the Pathfinders had been voiced among people in New Haven and the outcasts, but no one dared to raise their voice loudly. If only there was a way to unite them. If only the voice of the South could be heard. As the sun went down beyond the horizon, it was time to call it a night. I found an empty two-story building in the western suburbs of Sandy Bay and made sure to sleep comfortable this time. I had no idea where Rory or Dex were, but boy did I want to share some news with them. But that would come in due time. Tomorrow, I wanted to head further up north to check out Sanctuary. Who knew what waited for me there?